Hey, okay, so I just pulled over on the side of the road because I just got a massage and I was thinking. It was a 90-minute deep tissue or whatever, and I was just sitting there thinking and my mind was racing, and I've got a lot to say. So this past weekend, or week, as a lot of you guys probably know, I went to the Greenbrier. It was hands down the most impactful weekend of my life. Hands down. I've been doing a lot of spiritual growing the past, month or so. You guys probably saw the quote on my wrist. And that quote is 1 Timothy 4:12. And it says, "Do not let others look down on you because you are young," would be an example for those believers in faith, conduct, love, speech, purity. And that, there's a really wicked story. You guys can see it on my blog about that verse. And it has come in and out of my life for a while now. And I've been through, every relationship I've ever been in has come into my life for a reason. And at the time that verse came in, I was dating somebody who, brought God into my life more so than he was in the first place. And, I started going to church and everything, and then some stuff happened. He ended up sleeping with a client of mine who I was training, and I was actually living with him, which doesn't make sense. It's very hypocritical to the Bible, but he was the man that was holding my hand through my walk with God, and I trusted him, and everything that he said, it seemed to be okay because I trusted him, and I don't know, I was becoming a better person in the big scheme of things. And so he ended up sleeping with one of my clients, and I was tithing and I was doing all this great stuff, and it put a really bad taste in my mouth. Kind of like, why, God? Like, why would you put somebody in my life like that? And I'm sitting here and I'm doing everything you're asking, and then you're gonna just take away him from me? Like, he's gonna hurt me like that? So it put a really bitter taste in my mouth. And then God's been there ever since, yada yada, and I've been living my life great. But then I met Jake Worth, and I spent a couple awesome weeks with him. And he he actually went to a Christian school, and he does youth ministering, and he's amazing. And he was talking to me a lot about God, and he changed a lot with the way that I've been thinking, and brought God back into my life 10 times stronger. I've been reading the Bible again, been praying a lot, and just being open to hearing when God's telling me to do something. And so he said a few things to me, and one of them, he said that he wants to be such a strong Christian that when God, calls you to do something foolish, when you feel like there is something just absolutely absurd, you're like, why would you be telling me to do that? You do it. And he was like, I want to be that kind of Christian, somebody who believes so much that, you do it. And this weekend, that happened to me, 100%. And so I was at the AdvoCare event, and I cannot tell you this journey that I've been on. It's been absolutely insane. I was at this AdvoCare event, and I'm sitting there, and it's, the last night, and we're all in our beautiful outfits, and everyone's dressed up, and they all look so nice, and I'm sitting around this table with the Hucklebees. I feel so bad. I can't think of, there's another couple there, absolutely amazing. She's a hairdresser. Their story is phenomenal. Then another corporate guy, I forget his name, but I love him. His transformation and weight loss journey is amazing. I had Steven next to me. I had Dave, his dad, Dave, and my dad, and we were all sitting at the table, and Steven is sitting next to me, and he looks at me, and he's just talking to me, and I start telling him, opening up to him about a lot of personal stuff, some big decisions that I've made that I'm really proud of. I'm talking to him, and we're going back and forth, and he's telling me that he's proud of me, yada yada. And he didn't even say anything, about my business or anything like that. And so he's going around the table, just, getting to know everybody and digging a little bit deeper into their stories. And I'm sitting down looking at my plate, and I literally was like hyperventilating. Like, Like, I could not keep it together. And, like, I had thoughts going through my head that were so, what it seemed like stupid. Like, what are you thinking? Like, why is that going through your head right now? And he's talking to David, who's right next to me. And I keep seeing him, like, look out of the corner of his eyes, because I literally just, like, zone tunnel vision. And I'm just sitting there thinking and thinking and thinking. And I see my dad look over at me, and I just look over at Steven, and I just smile. And you can just tell, like, I'm in really deep thought. And I look at him, and I was like, you are not gonna believe what just happened. And I'm sitting here talking about how I'm trying to become a stronger Christian and everything. And I was like, I literally feel like I was just convicted. Like, God's calling me to do something absolutely insane. And he's like, what's that? And I said, well, you know that I've been trying to build my business, Michelle Fitness, for a really long time. The past 4, 5 years, 6 years, ever since I was that heavy girl at 150 pounds, I've had this dream of helping people. I used to write diet plans, you know, in little notebooks, and I would take girls grocery shopping. They would pick me up from my house when I was 16, take me grocery shopping. I'd walk up and down the aisles with them, teaching them basic nutrition. And I would sit in the subway in the freaking Walmart, and sit there and write them diet plans with them and teach them. And I would sell girls journals where I would handwrite every single fruit there was, the breakdown of every single nutritional breakdown of all of them, and the vegetables and the fats, and give them grocery lists and give them workouts. And I mean, I just was passionate. Like, I didn't charge. Like, my aunt emailed me, and I sat there for a whole day typing out this thing, helping her, like, talking about, you know, your metabolism being a bonfire and yada yada. And I just researched, and I mean, I've just put so much time into getting to where I'm at and helping girls, and that's always been my intention, just help people get happy, because I was once the fat girl that tried every single diet there was, and I was miserable. And then I finally got fit, and I learned how to eat right, and I'm living this life that's unstoppable, that I am mentally so strong. And then, you know, I started AdvoCare, and I thought, you know, this is stupid, it's just a supplement company. Honestly, I thought it was ridiculous. I was like, it's one of those companies. And so I'm sitting there, you know, I signed up as a distributor, and I thought it was all about product. So I'm selling product left and right. I don't see the big picture. And Greg's like, yo, like, let's start helping people. Let's start, you know, building the business the way it's supposed to be done. And so I'm like, whatever, I'm making a lot of money selling the products, yada yada. So once I kind of swallow my pride a little bit, and I stop pushing, you know, the sales, and I start digging into people and teaching them how to do it, you know, I started rolling back up to me. Well, that's when I'm sitting there looking at Steven, and I'm like, you know, I feel like with Michelle Fitness that I can only do so many diets in a day. I can only do so many workout plans in a day. I can only devote so much time to so much day, and then my day's over. My income is fixed. And I'm driving myself into the ground, and it's not a bad thing. I absolutely love what I do. I love empowering women. I love giving girls confidence, helping them achieve physiques that they've never achieved before. I love that. I love that. But with AdvoCare, the thing is that, quote unquote, we build champions. It's not about the supplements. It's not about the health. It's not about the money. It's all of it. When you are with AdvoCare, we're helping people learn how to become strong people. I cannot tell you the phone calls that I've had about the way I talk, the words that I use, the way I present myself, you know, all this stuff, you know, always dressing, presenting myself better. And it has built me to be such a strong woman. Like, I want to be somebody that they look at me and they're like, I want what that woman has. Like, I want to be admired. I want people to want to be strong. And I want to be that person when you walk in the room and it's just like smiles, like, Michelle's here. It's positive energy. I'm always positive. I'm always pouring into people. I want to help people, you know, fall in love with themselves and become successful and pour into other people. And that, honest to goodness, is what AdvoCare is doing for me. The phone calls that I get, they bring tears. They bring me being upset with myself and doubting myself and, oh, like, why, you know, I never even thought of that. I'm sorry. Like, I know people have told me that before, but I promise I won't use the F-bomb again. Like, and they're like, we're not trying to change you, Michelle. We just want you to be the best that you can be. You are an example for a lot of people, and I am. And the more people that, you know, follow me, I want them to be led the right way. I do not want to portray a lifestyle or something that's fake. Like, that's, no. I don't want people to work 9 to 5s anymore. That's not what life's about. God put us on this earth to serve. I do believe that. But it should not be working for bare minimum, scraping to live. That's not what it's about. The more people that you help, God is going to make sure you're taken care of. And God is a good God. And you've got to get that through your head. When He's calling you to do something absolutely bizarre that you're like, why are you telling me to do this? At the end of the day, you've got to realize that Jake told me this. God is calling you, when He's calling you to do something crazy, and He acts in the most foolish ways. He wants Christians to be like, God, this is insane. Like, why are you telling me to do this? And that's where He says, have faith in me, and He will take care of you. And I honestly believe that God is telling me that I need to pour into AdvoCare more. The people that were on that trip were on that trip for a reason. They earned that trip. They poured in to so many people. They help people financially, and by doing that, it's because they're helping people, one, with their health. You know, they're great products. They're giving them the 24-day challenge. It's a system you can stick to. I don't care how many fitness people out there, doctors are out there, you know, people on Instagram who AdvoCare is stupid, whatever. It's okay. It's just because you're looking straight at the product side of things and you're not even listening. It is laying out a very followable program. My mom has tried every diet there is out there. Clean eating, macro counting, anything. My mom has done it. She can't stick to it. And the thing with the 24-day challenge is it gives her variety. It gives her a template. It's for somebody who just doesn't know what to do, has no freaking idea of where to even start, what vitamins to take. What the heck do I do? What workouts do I do? I don't know what to do. I just can't lose any weight. That's what AdvoCare does. We say, here is a 24-day challenge. Here's your guideline. Every single day, I'm going to hold your hand. Here are the portion sizes. Here's the foods to pick from. Eat this here. Take this fruit here. Take this supplement here. Drink this much water. Even here's a little 24-minute workouts that you can do along with it. My mom did that, and for the first time in over 7 years, she was able to lose weight. It's not the fact of other programs don't work, sure, but it's the fact that she was able to stick to something. And better yet, 2 months later, she was the smallest she'd ever been, down 22 pounds. Believe that. That's what that makes me so freaking excited, because my mom is walking proof. I bought her that 24-day challenge out of my pocket. It's not cheap. And I said, I want you to be a walking billboard for me and get me results. And she did it, and I didn't hold her hand. And I said, I want you to do it. I don't want to help you. And she did it. And she'd call me and be like, I'm having my little pasta tonight and my chicken and my vegetables. And I'm like, I'm so proud of you. And at night, she's like, hey, honey, I'm having my cottage cheese with my sugar-free Jell-O and da-da-da. I'm like, heck yeah, Mom. And then that point, when she started, she's like, I can't live like this forever. I can't eat chicken all the time. And then she was like, calling me towards the end. She's like, my energy is through the roof. And so she's like, I don't even want food like that anymore. She's like, every 2 weeks, me and Michelle's her best friend. I was named after her. We're going to go take our cheat meal every 2 weeks and then get right back on it. And she's doing it. She's sustaining the lifestyle and she's living it. And because of that, people are asking her what she's doing. Oh, I did the 24-day challenge, da-da-da. And she's selling it. And she's helping people with that. So this health side of things is phenomenal. Now, she's not really reaping the financial side of things because she's not pushing it in the sense of really making it like a full-time job and driving in and pouring into all these different people. But that's okay, because she's working it in a different way. And that's AdvoCare. If you want to do it for the health side of things, for the business side of things, whatever it is, you can. Or you can maximize what they're giving you, like I'm doing, and have it all. Make it your plan A income. Have it to help you teach people how to eat right. So what I'm trying to say is, this is getting off topic, is my business is a very fixed income. I can only help so many girls. I charge a butt ton, and because I'm trying to make a living, and it's ridiculous. I love what I do, don't get me wrong. I'm not quitting. Girls, I'm not quitting my job. But that's why I'm not taking on any more clients. I don't want to work sun up to sundown making diet plans. I love helping. But what I realize is that with AdvoCare, I can help so many more people. So people are texting me. I can help so many more people. And the more people that I pour into, the more you get rewarded. So I'm going to build champions. So I'm going to take somebody and I'm going to grow them. I'm going to grow them, help them talk better, help them, teach them how to open up people and get to learn to know people and be there for somebody. And the more I'm there for them and the more that I'm listening to their story and figuring out why they could use AdvoCare, what's wrong with their life, how can I be a friend, how can I help them, how can I make their life better, the more I do that, the more they're going to open up and they're going to grow and they're going to trust me. And then they're going to learn to do the same. Like I do what I do with you. So when they're out talking to people and they're hearing, you know, why people can't do AdvoCare, I don't have the money, or I don't have the time. That's exactly why you do need to do AdvoCare, because AdvoCare can give you more time. AdvoCare can give you more money. Okay? People, so I'm building somebody, and look at these people above me who have built me to where I'm at already. I have a lot of work to do, but I'm heck of a lot better of a girl and a woman than I was 2 months ago. I can stand by that firmly, that I am so much stronger. And I mean, just who I am, my mentality, like I am Michelle Davis and I'm freaking unstoppable. Like I want other people to have that. I want to be a motivation. When I was 18 years old, I made a checklist of my goals. 1 was be pro by the age of 21. That didn't happen. 2 was have my own clothing line. That did happen. 3 was have my own business. That happened. 4 was my own website. That happened. 5, be a motivational speaker. I would say, you know, that kind of has happened through Instagram, but that's not what I meant. I want to be like Danny Johnson, Joyce Meyer, women that people are like, you need to listen to what this woman has to say. Wise women that talk and you just are lured in. You want to hear what they have to say. That's what I want to be. I will be that. And I know that hanging out with the people in AdvoCare, that's going to get me there. Because I can already see what's happened to me in the past year, and it's absolutely insane. I love who I'm becoming. I love it. And I can only see myself going further. And that's what I want for other girls. I told a handful of my MShell girls this morning, I sent them a video explaining this to them, and I said, I don't want you working a 9 to 5 anymore. You are so much better than that. I want us to be a powerhouse. I want freaking team MShell, like not just clients, but people who want to walk the walk with me, people who want to be successful, be something, be somebody that people are like, I want what she has. That's what I'm going for. That's the crowd I'm trying to get. And I'm like that post I put up the other day. I'm not trying to create followers. I want leaders. I want people. I want such a strong team that they're just pouring into other people. And it's just pouring and pouring in this unstoppable waterfall. Just pouring into all these people and growing these strong people. And what's so great is that I can take my passion for health and fitness and my love for helping transform people and plug it right into AdvoCare. Give them the 24-day challenge and help people and teach people, and without having to charge them all this money. And then what success is when you can give something that you're good at for free. Like, that's freaking awesome. And I was sitting across the table from the Hucklebees, and he's talking about how he used to be a music producer and write all of this music, yada yada. And that was his living. He worked for that forever and ever, and all of a sudden he feels like he's called to give that up to work AdvoCare. And he's like, are you serious? And he goes, and I did. And he goes, Michelle, I can produce for people for free now. He's, how cool is that? I was like, that's pretty awesome. I want girls to come to me and say, Michelle, I need a little bit more of a structured plan. Like, will you please help me? I want to get on stage. I'm like, yeah, I can help you. Like, I don't need to charge you. Like, yeah, I want to be able to do stuff for people because I can, not because I have to. I was going to say one more thing. So, I don't know. I mean, I still want to keep the clothing line and have fun, and I want people to look at me as a motivation. I want to be able to post my workouts on my website, post recipes on my website, post, you know, stuff that I give my girls now that people pay for. Post it for everybody to see, for me just to be Michelle and somebody positive and somebody people can go to and check out my stuff for daily motivation and have fun and laugh. And then at the end of the day, maybe still being very successful, pouring into people, traveling, you know, getting the word out and helping people believe in themselves and give them this feeling that I have right here. This feeling that my heart is just overflowing and wants to give back so much to anybody and everybody who's ever poured into me. And there are a few people I want to thank right now that have put a lot of time into me, getting me where I'm at, okay? Natalie Calland, my upline sponsor, she's my very first trainer ever. She's the one that got me started in AdvoCare. Because of her, yes, I'm where I'm at today. Greg Smith, my diamond leader, the guy that's pretty much held my hand this whole way, and he's challenged me, and he is a man that you want to worship the ground that he walks on. When he laughs, you make him laugh. You're like, that's awesome. That's a good feeling. Like, I just made that guy laugh. Like, he is so wise, and you just love when you listen to him. When Greg talks, everyone's quiet. You want to hear what he has to say. I want that. Then we got, you know, Rick and Jan Lloyd, people who ate dinner with me. They are the vice presidents of the company. They sat there and they poured into me, and they had a phone call with me and told me, hey, let's clean your language up a little bit. That wasn't fun. Greg's called me about, hey, Michelle, you know, you posted a pic with your back showing. Let's imagine, we want everyone to love you. You know, we don't want jealous people or jealous wives, whatever. That's stuff I never would have thought about. So thank you, both of you. And then Stephen Whitwell at the AdvoCare dinner the other night, those words that you said to me, I don't even know exactly what it was we talked about, but I told Greg today that was probably the most influential conversation I've had with somebody in AdvoCare today. Jason Miller, our conversation in Italy, I'll never forget that. I told Jason I told Stephen when I was talking to him that our conversation is one of the top ones right here in my heart, about always pushing to be better. And then, you know, we got little Ron Reynolds, whose phone calls just make your day. Mike Davies, he was my trainer for a long time. He poured into me a lot and taught me a lot. My family, my mom and dad, my sister, John, all my ex-boyfriends, because all you guys get real close to my heart and you guys teach me a lot. My clients, you girls are helping me live my dream. And my followers, my fans, I don't want to say that. You guys are my family, like, I don't want to leave anybody out. When I was getting this massage, I had everybody in my head, and I was like, just thinking. So if I forget somebody, I'll put you at the bottom of the video. But to sum it all up, AdvoCare is gonna be my #1 job, and I'm saying that right now. I'm gonna make this thing something that's unbelievable. I stand by that so firmly, and I'm gonna take it places that I didn't even think was like possible. And I'm so glad that I went this weekend, and I was around the people that I was with, the people with hearts that were this big. And my dad kept saying, Mickey, they're great people. And I'm like, who haven't you met on this trip that's not amazing? Like, seriously, Dad. And we're all there for one reason. It's because the more successful you are in AdvoCare, the more money that you make, the more successful you are, the higher your pin. They said this on stage. It's not about the money. It's for no other reason than they have served people longer than you, and they have served more people. And I was like, that's awesome. The reason we're all in this room is because we earned it. We're successful, and we've poured into a lot of people. And I hope that I can start to be even a better mentor for all of you below me. I'm ready to get out there and change some lives. And I'm ready to make people believe in themselves. And I'm ready to build some freaking champions. So, I'm sorry if this is absolutely insane. If you think I am completely wrong and you disagree with me, I'm sorry. You know, I am a girl just sitting here in my car with a donut hoodie on. Let's be real. And I just got a massage and I have really oily hair, but I'm just so thankful that the past month has been the way it has been, and the people have come into my life that have come into my life, and I see the big picture, and I'm about to do some crazy stuff that scares the living crap out of me. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna go. Like I said, girls, Show Fitness, my clients, my girls, I'm not going anywhere, okay? But I definitely need to pour my focus also into AdvoCare, so that's why I'm not taking any more clients. And I will not be taking any more clients, just to make that clear. I need to give the girls that I'm working with my full, undivided attention, and I definitely need to start making more time for some other champions out there too. So, I mean, just imagine, dude, how many people that I can help, that you can help, that the people below me can help. It's just a chain effect. Let's pay it forward, and I'm so freaking excited. So I'm gonna go eat my almonds. You guys know how I love my almonds, my 10 almonds, and that's it. I hope you guys still love me, and whatever you're thinking right now, I don't care. Just keep rocking it out, and that's it. Have a good day. Bye.